This video will be about the transcendental emotion that is love and how to apply it to your life. Love cannot simply be explained with one definition, and we truly aren't taught the importance of this divine emotion, let alone all your other emotions. Love is this multifaceted, complex thing that nobody is using, and we are sold an idea of it by the media to believe that love is giving people nice things, or how beautiful someone is, or how much money someone has. All of this has its place. However, machine elves and the ascended masters have said time and time again that love is the reason we are here. To practice and become love. And I will go more in depth on these higher beings in an upcoming video. Love is this crazy thing that creates whole universes, and when you feel it, you become a portal for this extraordinary emotion to raise your vibrational frequency and help you fulfill your purpose here. Every moment is a test for you to practice love, and every person that comes into your life should be treated as an extension of yourself. Put yourself in their shoes before making any judgments. And keep an open mind, because we don't know what some people have been through for them to have reacted or turned out this way. This earth is a school, and love are the lessons being taught. In a metaphysical perspective, your life is taking place in a narrow spectrum of time and space, connected to all your previous lives and all your future lives. And the only real thing you keep in each of these incarnations are the good deeds you've done, how loving you were, and how you made people feel. Give up the pain, the suffering, give up guilt, give up shame. Give up those things that are holding you back from experiencing the real you inside. Go into those places that hurt, and imagine forgiving those that have wronged you and yourself. Forgiveness is setting yourself free from those things that are unchangeable. You don't need to carry this burden around anymore. We can work through this together. My inboxes are always open, and I'm dedicated toward building a loving community of people focused on growth. This path takes consciousness, and it takes pain. But the benefits are enormous to your overall well-being and this collective consciousness we are all a part of. It takes having to realize that love isn't something you do for someone. Love isn't an action. Love is what you become. It's a huge leap of faith because you don't know that the other person will love you back. Don't be afraid of rejection. Ultimately, the reason a person isn't available to your love is they're still operating from the lower 3 chakras and haven't opened that place within themselves yet. You need to have faith and show them that love is possible, that you can operate from this space no matter the surroundings. This activates the metaphysical system we are all a part of. We are all connected by a huge web-like grid, and the way to activate this grid is by love. This grid protects us from lower dimensional entities such as demons and dark angels, and has a whole host of functions we are unaware of to this day. The collective society we live in has been programmed to watch the violence in the world, to be programmed with fear of the unknown. And this fear creates gaps and portals to allow those lower entities to come in and further enhance the chaotic nature of this dimension. It's time we start to activate this structure and allow for those loving, higher dimensional beings to come forth and help humanity on our path to ascension. It's no rush either. From my own experience, I know you can't just wake up and become loving. But humanity cannot move forward from this until we begin to look within and see the true roots of our suffering. Begin to take responsibility for yourself, your thoughts, and emotions. If you're having anxiety, it's for a reason. If you're suffering depression, it's for a reason. And I'm here to tell you, there is absolutely a way out. When we go out in the world and see people, we are filtering our perspective through a set of beliefs and values that we've accumulated from our past and past lives. Let me ask you, if you are in love and everything is falling in place beautifully, aren't you that much more available to be kind to others? To give some of that love that you have? Now let me ask you, if your boss just yelled at you and you have a ticket on your car, aren't you that much more likely to treat others with anger or a short temper? Be honest with yourself and know when you're in a lower vibration, it will be harder to give and maintain love. So focus on those things that raise your vibration, things that uplift your spirit and make you feel healthy and strong. The way you do it isn't important as long as it's not destructive to yourself or others. And when you are in a high vibration, begin to cultivate this loving awareness and see how much better life works for you. Things don't faze you as easily. And when you create a space of loving awareness between yourself and another person, you get access to their database of experiences. And all it takes is having to truly listen to what they have to say. Hear what things they prefer, fear, and are passionate about. And you'll gain much more resources to fulfill your destiny just by showing up in somebody's life and showing them that love is possible. Now always remember that love is the reason we are here. It's always surrounding you and it's always available to you. Because its use should be real and not faked, I want to really talk about how can we accept ourselves more. There are going to be huge accumulations of karma that we'll need to work through. Unconscious habits that hold us back. And the trick is to not fight it. Don't resist those things inside of you that hurt. Accept them. They are a part of you for a reason, and it's your path to figure out what those things are. You're going to slip up many times, and that's okay. You are loved, and you are being guided. Be aware of those things that hurt you. Ask yourself and see what answers come up. Begin to let them go and incorporate that which is helping you grow incrementally, 10% each day. That's all that matters. It's what you personally believe will make you into that much more of a better human being. Listen, think, and feel with the heart. It has thousands of its own neurocircuitry and more closely connected with your higher self. The intellectual mind should be reserved for those mechanical things that don't require emotion. Remember, not every entity and animal gets to have the ability to produce and experience this emotion that is love. Being a human is a beautiful privilege, and you don't know how many lifetimes it's taken us to finally be conscious and begin to practice love. You have the ability to transform yourself. Now show up in somebody's life and create this space for them to be free. And as the Buddha said, never regret being a good person to the wrong people. Your behavior says everything about you, and their behavior says enough about them. If you liked this video and it helped you in any way, consider liking and sharing this video with friends who may benefit. Your support is always much appreciated, and I can't thank you enough. If you would like to get in contact with me, you can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Please be sure to tune in next week for a video on how the moon influences us.